Hi everybody, thank you for joining me. You're with Dr. RK Powar. I trust you well. Today's video is going to be about self-focus, and it's going to be working with two of my quotes which I'll share with you. The first quote is, "In the big scheme of things, the background isn't important, so learn to blur it out." And the second quote is, "The more emotionally strong you become, the less external validation you will need." So let me start. From a very, very young age, when we enter this world and we're into primary school, we enter this world of competitiveness where we have got to be good at maths, we've got to be good at English, we've got to be good at sports, we've got to be good at possibly everything we do, drawing, etc. That continues into secondary school, into college, and then it enters into university life. We've got to enter the best university, and it isn't adequate that we just get a degree. We've also got to get a distinction with it, so we're better than everybody else. I think you're getting the picture now. But as life goes on and then we start working, the same thing happens. It's not good enough just to be at the bottom of your career or the middle level. You've got to be at the top. So whether that's in medicine or whether that's in marketing or academic, it doesn't really matter. Now, the slight difficulty with all of this is no matter how good you get, there's going to be someone better than you. So everything then becomes relative. And then you can carry on in that circle, that vicious circle, because there'll always be someone better than you. Then, what do these things do? They give us our identity, they give us our self-worth, they make us feel important. If we're not just a marketing director, but we're the senior marketing director, all of a sudden that becomes our identity. Until to the point that you work out that you're just in this rat race, and that rat race never ends. And that's why it becomes more and more difficult to sustain the happiness, because you're dependent on the next big thing to happen to give you your self-worth, to give you your confidence, to feed your ego. Now, the thing with ego is a very big field to be talking about, and I'm not going to do it justice in this video. There will be a video coming up on ego soon, so look out for that. But the thing with ego is we do need some of it to survive in this world, but we need to manage it. It shouldn't manage us. There's the distinction. We need to tame our ego so we can be ahead of the game, and we can realize that in the big scheme of things, this really isn't that important, whether you're a senior marketing director or you're a marketing director. Now, all of this has come about because I was having some interesting conversations with my children about different things, and you realize later on, now maybe I've got the benefit of some more years added on, so you kind of just work with that information and pass it on where possible, and that's what I'm trying to do in this video, to pass it on to you, that if you're gonna use your ego, use it positively, use those two quotes positively to make you a better person, a happier person to who you were yesterday. So the aim is to be better than who you were yesterday, rather than competing with the outside world, because that's a never-ending world, and it really doesn't fulfill self-worth in the long run. I hope you found this video useful. If you do have any questions, do feel free to ask me. I'd be more than willing to help. And in the meantime, do hit the like button, do hit the subscribe button. And if you haven't already, feel free to share the videos with your friends and families that you feel would benefit from the contents of these videos on my channel. Thank you once again and take care. Bye bye now.